Recently I was testing a new pedal mount kick triggering system, which is called Molot. And what is different about this system among all the other systems available? This system is completely contactless. It means there is no any physical contact between the trigger and any moving part of the pedal when you make a strike on the kick drum. The system consists of trigger, the sensor itself, which is mounted on the pedal board of your pedal, and under the footboard there is a magnet. And this is a trigger brain, the trigger module. The trigger module receives the signal from the trigger and fires the sample only at the moment when you hard stop your beater against the surface of your pad or your kick drum head. So as you see, at the moment of the strike, there is no any contact between the magnet and between the sensor. So basically this system works by the air. The system is completely contactless. It means that no external factors such as vibration can affect your playing. And also because there is no any moving parts within this triggering system, it means that you can't damage it by playing, because there is just no contact between the parts. You don't need to reposition your trigger and the magnet every time you set up your pedals on different kick drum, because the only thing that matters is the distance between the magnet and the trigger itself, and in most cases you can set and forget it. The only adjustments which you need to change during your setup on stage maybe the threshold or rotary cancel, which can easily be done within the model. Let's go to check the model settings. Okay, so this is a Molot trigger brain. It has USB power input. The other side of this connector is regular USB connector, so you can actually connect it to the PC and feed the electricity from your laptop, for example. Also, when you connect the other side of this connector to your computer, the model acts like a MIDI input-output interface. Here is the trigger left input, MIDI output, trigger right input, and line output. Let's check the settings. So the first page, let us choose between three settings: trigger settings, model settings, and the MIDI settings. Let's check the trigger settings first. So here are all the controls for the trigger inputs. Basically for each trigger input left and right, it has only two controls: threshold control and rotary cancel control. You set your threshold and rotary cancel, it depends on your playing style. You can also change the sample differently from left and right triggers. The next page is the model settings. We can choose between sample source, external or internal. Internal means that you use the samples only which is loaded within the model itself. External means that you can use samples which is recorded to your SD card which is inside the model. You can also disable or enable trigger left or trigger right. And the last page is the MIDI settings. We can choose the note separately for left and right trigger. We can set separately channel for the right and the left trigger, and we can set the velocity separately for the left and the right channel. That basically are all the settings. I have tested Molot triggers with Roland TM2 model, and they also working fine. I'm testing the system for quite a time for now, and for me it works flawlessly with single strokes and also with double strokes. So let's check actual test on the real kick drum. I will put all the links in the description of this video about the guy who makes these triggers. So please reach him out, check him out. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.